So, happy new week, guys, and I wish you guys a successful trading week this week. Like, like you can all see on the chart, we have a very bullish trend here on Euro SND. We have our low, our high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and higher high, right? So it's clearly stated that the market is what is bullish, right? But we want to have a counter trade here on Euro SND. We want to have a counter trade. In another words, we want to have a what? If you don't call it counter trade, you call it a low probability trade. So now we've already gotten our recent higher low and our recent higher high, which are these two yellow line, not the middle one, no, the last one down here and the last one up here. Then we take our FIB to know what is happening on the market. And our FIB clearly states to us that the market is rallying inside the premium zone. And inside the premium zone, the market has been rallying, right? Rallying a lot inside the premium zone. And this market actually, this becomes our 50%. This yellow line becomes our 50%, right? So from here to here is our premium. Then from here to here is our discount. And this market needs to come down to create a lower high, a higher low before going up massively, right? So now we want to trade a pullback or a counter trade. We want to have a pullback trade or a counter trade here on Euro SND. We've gotten that the market is at the premium zone. Mind you, if the market has crossed down to this discount zone, I will not be interested anymore. But the market is still at what? Premium zone, and it's rallying around all through the premium zone, right? So we look out for what? We look out for sales. Mind you, if you want to also check out for this, you have to go to the daily time frame. The daily time frame will tell you a lot on what is happening on the market, right? So the daily time frame is clearly stating to us that market is bullish and market is at the premium zone, comfortably sitting at the premium zone. They'll go to 4 hours to check if we're having same thing at 4 hours, and which we're actually having, right? So from this guy, let me zoom out so you can see very well. So from this guy, this is the recent break, right? Break of structure. This is the major break of structure like this. Then you take your Fibonacci from the recent low to the recent high, you will still get the same thing, that the market is what? Inside the what? The premium zone. So that's that. So now let's go to the 1 hour time frame for a setup. So now this is 1 hour time frame. So we got this guy here as a what? As a point where price is coming from the premium zone. So we mark it out as where price is coming from. Then this guy tapped into it. This guy did what? Tapped into it, right? After doing what? After creating this high, market retraced down, then did what? Came back up to tap into it and came down to break structure to clear to us that the market is trying to go bearish for a lower low on a higher time frame, right? So you can see it clear this guy. So it does not need to come to here. If it comes here, it becomes invalid. But it immediately cleared this guy and went up back immediately. So now this is on 1 hour time frame. So what are we anticipating for? We've gotten our what? We've gotten our break of structure. You guys already know how I trade the sweep of liquidity and the structural liquidity. Right. So we got a sweep of liquidity here. This guy becomes our sweep of liquidity. Right. So these are sweep of liquidity here. And we're already gotten where price is coming from, right? Price is all these things that are happening here started from here. So and price has already tapped into it, right? And all these are liquidities. So what are we doing? We are using this place as our structural liquidity, right? So this becomes what our structural liquidity, right? So yeah, that's that for that. Our structural liquidity has been marked out, but I want to mark it out properly. Yeah, so we've gotten our structural liquidity, right? So we want to mark our POI. So I'll be using this guy as my point of interest. I'll be using this sweep of liquidity here, square mile. So I'll be using this guy as my point of interest like this. Then I'll be using this guy as my SL. This guy becomes my what? My SL. So, and yeah, I'll just take it this way. Yeah, from this guy. So this guy becomes my SL. So I'll be pretty much interested. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame and confirm the setup. So on the 30-minute time frame, you can actually see that we do have the same thing, right? We're having same thing. A we have coming guys. Try to make a chart very clear and sweet. So now we have this sweep of liquidity over here, right? And we already have where price is coming from, the origin. So we have this sweep, then we have this break down here, right? We have this break that bought the structural liquidity. Then we have this break of structure that cleared this, like this guys that showed us that market is trying to go what? Is trying to go bearish or downtrend for a retracement, right? So we set our entry from here, and our SL is just I would love to make it 50 pips. I would love to make it 50 pips. So our SL should be 50 pips, and our take profit should be this guy. I'll be interested here. I would like my take profit to be this guy. This guy. Because I believe market has to come and clear these guys here. So as you guys can see on the chart, it's a very nice setup for us that we'll be looking at for this midnight, from this midnight till tomorrow morning. I think this might be our first trade of the week. It's either we hit SL or we hit take profits. Though it's a low probability setup, it's a counter trade or a pullback in another name, a pullback or a counter trade. Then I would have loved my entry to be at this guy. Because I believe market might want to use it. So I would love my entry to be at this guy like this. Let me not be selfish with my entry. So then I will make my SL 55 pips. Yeah, my SL be 55 pips. Or let me just use this guy as my take profits. This 50% zone. Then let me make my SL 60 pips. I don't have to be greedy with the market because market can decide to come and play a little bit on my SL before moving. So yeah, that's that. We already have this guy. Um, we already have this guy, a sweep of liquidity, right? Then we have this structural liquidity, right? Then we have what? The market trying to rally back inside our POI, like to clear out this structural liquidity so it can get to our POI and do what? And sell that immediately, right? So let's go back to the 1 hour time frame where we are having a clear view. Here we have a sweep of liquidity, right? This is a sweep of liquidity, and we have our structural liquidity over here. And have our structural liquidity over here and waiting for the market to do what? For a pullback inside this zone before what? The sell continuation, right? If I don't want to be greedy with this market, I will go for 1:2 and my take profit will be here, this guy. But no, I will go for 1:3 because I believe this market will actually do what? Sell down too much. If we want to come and equal this guy or even tap in this guy. So that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this class and I hope you guys learned a lot from it. At first, we started for the daily time frame to check where the market is sitting at, right? To confirm, we clearly see that the market was sitting inside the premium zone, right? So the market was sitting inside the premium zone. So after confirming the market is sitting inside the premium zone, What else are we looking for? Looking for what? For another confirmation of it on 4 hours time frame. And here we got it, right? So we got the confirmation. Then we go to 1 hour time frame to check for setup. Then that's that. We've gotten our setup. So we have to what? We have to chill and wait for what? For the market to come to us. Then we anticipate. And lastly, this week I won't be trading blindly. I won't be setting a buy limit or a sell limit. This week I really want to trade with order flow. So I'll be entering this trade with order flow. No order flow confirmation, no entry. So guys, stay tuned. I'll be posting on my Instagram, my YouTube, my Facebook, and my what's it called? My WhatsApp and my community as well about this trade, right? So I will make it clear to you guys when I'm entering, when I'm exiting, right? So you just have to be active on my channel, on my WhatsApp stories and Instagram stories, where I'll be sharing to you guys when I'm entering and when I'm leaving the trade. I wish you guys safe nights, safe trading week. Good luck to you guys. Stay tuned on my stories and on my community. If you haven't joined, you can text me. I send you the link on my community so you can join and so you don't miss out. Peace and love to you guys.
All right, my G. Peace and love. Thanks a lot.